that'll be it. Okay, hopefully this is going to work better. It already seems like it's going to be better, so let's hope. How does it look on your end, Will? And if you could resend that link for the new stream, hopefully this is going to be better. I switched networks real quick. Hopefully this will be better. Hopefully you guys kind of like the little background we got set here. It's pretty dark out here on the porch of the resort. So we don't really have any really good views out this way besides this big old mountain hill, as you guys can see. So hopefully we can get some people on here. We're just gonna do a little bit of a stream, talk, chat, and chill for a good probably 15 minutes, and then and then from there. Oh wow, it says 6 people on here. Say hi in the chat if you're on there. Oh, hi, Elevator Rock On. Good to see you. Little Rock's already asleep. Oh, okay. All good. Yeah, this is strange because I'm 3 hours behind my normal time zone because I'm in California right now. So I tried to do a stream fairly early, and I didn't really get back to my resort till 7 o'clock. And then I just figured, you know what? I knew I was going to do a stream at some point, so figure we'll give it a shot, this time. And here we are. So welcome everybody. We're here at my resort in San Diego, California. So I'm on Pacific time. It's almost 8 o'clock for me. This has definitely been a long awaited, but finally glad that it's here. Vacation. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. I see we got Davin on here too. Good to see you. Good to see everyone on here. Like I said, it says on my end we got 6 people watching. So if you're on here, don't be shy. Go ahead and say something. Say hi to me in the chat. We'll talk for a little bit. And then we're gonna hop off in probably about 15 minutes or so, because I'm not gonna be on here very long. I got to do some transferring. I got to transfer all my videos and pictures off of my phone for the evening because I'm doing the vacation movie and I need to have space for filming tomorrow, which tomorrow I'll be going to SeaWorld, so I'm going to want to have space to film that because I know I'm going to be doing quite a bit of filming tomorrow when I go to SeaWorld. So yeah, this is nice. I've been to San Diego once before. It was back in 2015, 7 years ago. It was in December of 2015. So it's nice to be back for sure. The weather is fairly decent. It's 50 degrees out this evening, which definitely beats the weather in Detroit. Like, let's see what the weather is right now in Detroit. Let's see. Detroit, it is 34 degrees right now in Detroit. And it's funny, I was actually looking up how far it is from San Diego to Detroit, and it's about 2,300 miles, believe it or not. And one of the options came up for Detroit, Oregon, which is a city in Oregon, which got its name after the huge population of Michiganders in Oregon. So that was kind of interesting. So, yeah. Will, if you haven't already, could you send out that link in my server, reping the role, and hopefully we can get some people on here. If we could get a decent amount of people on here, that'd be great. If we don't get everyone on here like usual, that's okay. It is, like I said, it's a lot later than usual. Technically, that I'm doing a stream, because typically I do a stream. If I do a stream, it's going to be around 8 p.m. on Eastern time. Hey, Elvers from state of Michigan, welcome to the stream. And right now, as we all know, especially all my buddies and friends on the Eastern time, it's 11 p.m. right now, so this is kind of a late stream. So if we can get some people on here to say hi, just talk for a little bit, that'd be great. If not, that's okay. I know it, like I said, it's a little bit later than usual, so. And if anyone here has any questions or anything like that, feel free to let me know. And believe it or not, the resort I'm staying at here also has ThyssenKrupp VR. It's Mod Fusion to be exact, with California Code Mad BS Classic. There's 4 elevators here at this resort, actually, believe it or not. Already filmed them. They used to be Dovers. Then I believe they got 2 mods. They were used to be Dovers. I think Impulse. Then they got a mod with Innovation Decorator, and then they got modded again by ThyssenKrupp with a full Mod Fusion. Oh, come on. Mod Fusion's not that bad, STF, but good to see you. So, where are you at if you're okay sharing elevators from the state of Michigan? You don't have to share, but kind of am curious, considering sounds like we got a similar situation with the mods. But I've already done some filming, and it's really strange seeing some of the California code compliant elevators. I mean, the fixtures and stuff, it's just interesting. I haven't filmed anything with Innovation Universal except just seeing the fire service indications on some elevators with Innovation fixtures. Oh, you're in Destin, Florida. Okay. Gotcha. That's right. You told me that the other day. Sorry, car voice control is acting very sus. Oh, that's okay. Everyone's sus at one point when you play that game. Except Red. From what I've heard, Red is the most sus. Yeah, it's a beautiful night out here tonight. How warm is it in Destin? It's got to be like at least 70. I mean, San Diego, it's pretty nice out here. I mean, like I said, it's 50 degrees, but it's probably nothing like Florida, considering you're probably a lot further south. San Diego's been hit pretty cold. It's pretty cold for them. It's funny because when I was going into the aquarium today, I went to the Birch Aquarium, which is in La Jolla. When I did walk by some people, and I heard this one girl say, "Oh, it's so cold outside." And after we walked past them, I started laughing because you're talking about what, it was like maybe 48 degrees then. You're talking about 48 degrees being cold? My gosh, come up to Michigan. It's cold in Michigan. So, yeah. Let's see what we got in here. Cool. That'd be cool. Hope you get to go, STF. I went to Florida last year in January, so I probably won't go back to Florida for probably another year or so at least. Who knows? Eventually, once I turn 21 next year, I might start taking some trips with some friends, or I might go by myself. Because honestly, I kind of want to do some trips where I go by myself so I can do some filming and stuff. Even though I love my family vacations with my parents, it's great. Sometimes there's going to be times where I'm going to want to take trips and film the whole time. If I take a 5-day trip, film every single day. Which, like I said, today I actually did get some pretty good content. Got to go to a Lifetime Fitness. I have a membership with Lifetime in Michigan, and we made special reservations so we could get a reservation here in California, and that was a nice facility. They had 3 elevators actually, so that was cool to film. It was a very nice property. So yeah. Hold on, guys. Let me mute for a second. I'm gonna mute. I apologize for that. I had to mute my microphone for a second. There's the flash, but that isn't really gonna do much. Anyway, did you film the elevator? I filmed a bunch of Lifetime elevators. I filmed the ones back home in Michigan. I've gone to Novi, Canton, Shelby Township, Rochester Hills has 2 actually. Troy, I've done that one too. So there's a handful of Lifetimes there that I've filmed. So yeah, I have. They're all pretty boring. The ones here in California are definitely a lot more interesting because pretty much any elevator, I would say from experience and based on the California videos I've watched on YouTube, any elevator. I have not been to the one in Commerce, actually. I need to do that. I have not filmed Commerce Township. I need to do that sometime. That's on my list this summer. I gotta
get that. Could you try again?
Jeez, thanks Siri for scaring that. Actually scared the crap out of me real quick. All right, see you later, Will. But no, I haven't done the one in Commerce yet. I need to do that. Commerce Township's on my list. I got a lot of places on my list this summer. Dearborn, Ann Arbor, gonna do some more of that because I only have like 5 videos from Ann Arbor. Going to do Brighton. I need to do that as well, and a bunch of other cities as well. Fenton as well. I'm gonna go to Linden for some train filming. Hey, Elevating Metro Detroit, good to see you. Welcome. Glad you could make it tonight. So yeah, I mean, the elevators at Lifetime were cool. They pretty much, and as back to what I was saying before I got off track onto the Lifetime stuff. A lot of the mods that you see replaced old U.S. elevators. I mean, I filmed a 14-story U.S. elevator, service elevator today, actually. So that's going to be cool to post. And I actually saw it at the Sheraton. So I filmed that today. That was a nice one. It was 13 stories technically, but because it's a hotel, they skipped the 13th floor. So it was a 13-floor U.S. elevator, and there's apparently on Camino del Rio, assuming they haven't been modded, there's a lot of square button USs, so I'm hoping I can film a bunch of those. I'm going to try to go and film probably on Monday or Tuesday, depending on what the weather is. I mean, we're supposed to get some rain later this week. Like, I'm looking. We're supposed to get some rain in 27 minutes, actually. A little bit of rain. It's supposed to rain a little bit tonight. It rained this morning. I was actually walking in the rain out to the hotels nearby to film because I wanted to get content. And I wanted to see what they had. Yeah, there's chance of rain today, obviously, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, pretty much. So hopefully it's not going to be too bad, especially tomorrow when I go to SeaWorld. I don't want to get rained on, but shouldn't. The only U.S. things I see now are just, soft touches. Those are cool. There's really no soft touches out here, but there's square and circle U.S. Fixtures out here. So I'm hoping I can get some footage of that. Because, like I said, Camino del Rio, that's a big road here in San Diego. Because obviously I'm not really doing much in downtown. Because I haven't even really been to downtown before, actually. I'm going to hope we try to get over there. Because I know there's a building that's got some TK Agiles. So I do want to try and film those. You're going to have a good wake-up tomorrow. What's the wake-up for? True by Hilton. Where they open the True by Hilton at? Commerce Township? I know Chesterfield Township. It's either the Town Place Suites or the True by Hilton. There's two hotels there, True by Hilton and Town Place Suites, and I've already filmed one of them. I think it was the Town Place Suites. The True by Hilton's still under construction. Oh, Commerce. Okay. Yeah, Commerce Township is on my list to do at some point. I gotta look on a map and see when I can fit that in, because Commerce Township's not going to be an all-day thing. If I go there, it'll take me probably a couple hours to film everything, because there's not much in Commerce Township. So if I do that, I'm going to probably want to look for somewhere else to film, or I'll just go somewhere and film trains for the rest of the day. I mean, I could do that too. But yeah, there are some, there's a building with some ThyssenKrupp Agiles. So yeah. SoCal Elvers, hey, welcome. You were in San Diego and the UTC University. Is that university? What is UTC? Tell me. Yeah, if you want to give me some suggestions, feel free. Yeah, I see there's a lot. I've already seen a lot of homeless people out there. Oh, okay. You're getting up at 3:30 to go to the airport. Okay. Very nice. Yeah, I know there's a lot of homeless, unfortunately, but, it is what it is. A lot of them, most of the time, you just got to be on alert. Most of the time, homeless people are harmless, but, you just got to still be on alert, as always. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to keep an eye out for that. But, yeah, if you got any suggestions, I've pretty much written down everything on Camino del Rio. If you have any suggestions, SoCal, tell me. Go ahead and tell me, like, now, and I'll write them down. Or you can send me, if you have videos on your channel, tell me, and I'll just look them up too. I can always do that. Absolutely. So are you guys? What airport are you heading to? Are you heading back home tomorrow? Oh, you're awesome. Okay. I'm sorry, I can't keep up with all the nicknames. That's why I make my YouTube channel name the same in my server as it is on YouTube, because I can't keep up with all the nicknames. I apologize. But I got you now. All right. Yeah. Thanks. I was gonna ask. Are you in my Discord? But I didn't recognize the name at first, so I apologize for that. But I appreciate that. So go ahead and send me a DM. Yeah, I heard that Fairlane Plaza got modded in keycard, so that sucks. And that's Dearborn, I believe, right? I hear a train. Hear it? Did you guys hear that? That was I think that was Amtrak. I'll hold my finger up on the screen when I hear it. I think it was Amtrak. It sounded like a Siemens charger, and I know they have some out here. There it is again. Yep. Staying in a con. Oh, are they bad? Sorry to hear that. How long were you guys in Florida? Because I've been down here since I flew in yesterday, and then I don't come back until sometime in March, early March. It's not like I'm gonna be here forever. Unfortunately, California is nice, and I'd love to just stay here for a whole month and just film. That would be so nice. Well, anyway, we've been on here for a good 16 minutes. We are gonna hop off here in about 3 minutes. 3 days? Jeez. Ventura County, where is that at? And I don't think that's gonna happen, unfortunately. I'm really only staying here in the San Diego area. I doubt I'll be really going anywhere. But actually, I was looking at a map the other night to drive from San Diego. Oh, it's north of LA County. Okay. So I was looking San Diego to go to Sacramento. It's like a 7-hour drive from San Diego. California is a huge state. I look at how big Michigan is and how long it would take me to drive from Metro Detroit to Houghton, which is all the way in the tip of the UP. It's a good 8-hour drive, believe it or not. Yeah, the elevators here at this condo, they were Dover as well, and then they got modernized. I think they got modernized twice because I bet you they had Impulse, then they had Innovation Decorator, and then they got modernized by ThyssenKrupp. I do know for a fact that at least one mod has happened. Oh, okay, it's 160 miles. Yeah, probably not going to happen, unfortunately. But you never know. I'll throw it on my future list. Who knows when I'll get around to it. But California is a state I definitely do want to focus on filming. There's a lot of states. Okay, I'll call you Luke. California definitely is a state I am looking into filming quite a bit. There's a lot of states I have in mind. I want to do New Jersey because it's a pretty small state. I'd like to film as much as I can there, if not everything, considering it's a fairly small state. I want to do Florida, Tennessee, Ohio as well because it borders Michigan, obviously more of Michigan. I even want to do Ontario in Canada because I'm right next to there. Like literally, you figure I live in Metro Detroit, so you could estimate somewhere between, let's just say, up to 150 miles. I am away from the border to Canada. So that's always nice about living in Michigan is you're right next to another country too. So yeah. Hey, Ohio's cool though. I like Ohio. I'm a Buckeye too, just for the record. Even though I live in Michigan, I have family that went to Ohio State. So yeah. And this year it has not been good for us in sports, especially against that one particular school that begins with an M that I'm not gonna mention. So hey, LA charter bus fan, good to see you. Welcome to the stream tonight. And even worse, the left car at the condo is incredibly tiny, so it was full of. Oh dang, that sucks. Yes, the M series. I think that's in Toledo. I do want to do Toledo. I've been trying to talk my parents into doing that. I want to do that. What I'm thinking I'm going to try and do this summer, I really want to do a couple trips to Windsor. I'm thinking I'm going to do like a day trip to Windsor, and then I'm going to do another trip where I'll spend the night, so it'll be a 2-day trip. I figure I'll get to Windsor, probably maybe 5-6 a.m. in the morning, stay there, come back, I'll leave around like 8 p.m. maybe earlier than that, but I just want to get some content in Windsor. So That's good. At least it's a fairly nice hotel. I've never heard of Destin. Where is that in relation to Orlando? Is it far? And then yeah, back to the whole train thing because I think I can still hear that Amtrak way in the distance. I want to do coaster, MTS, and most importantly to me at least, I want to do Amtrak and BNSF because they do have a BNSF San Diego line, which I would love to film. MTS is cool. I actually, when I got out of the airport yesterday, I went onto a road, and there was a railroad crossing right in front of me, and I see the gates going. I'm like, holy crap, there's gonna be a train, and it wasn't just one, it was two. We had a meet of two MTS trains because first one passed through, gates were still down. I'm like, why are the gates still down? And then I look over, I'm like, oh, second train coming, which I almost thought was it. Hey, Oliver, dude, good to see ya. Yes, San Diego International Airport is where I flew in. So yesterday I flew in from Detroit Metro Airport, which, by the way, is not in Detroit. It's in Romulus, for the record. Just want to put that out there. So I flew in from Romulus to St. Louis, where I had a layover. Then from St. Louis, came down here to San Diego International Airport. So that's the whole flight deal. And the layover wasn't too bad because we only had to wait about 20 minutes until we were able to board the next plane because we got off and then boarding was just about to begin. But when I leave, I'll have the same layover again in St. Louis, but I'll have to wait 4 hours until my next plane arrives. So unfortunately, that does kind of suck. So yeah. Let's see here. Edge of, okay, very nice. Yeah, I was at the airport. I was at Detroit Metro Airport on I was there Thursday. No, I was there yesterday. I got some filming done of the elevators, that big blue parking deck, the terminal elevators, and then I did the moving walks past security. I haven't done the ones before because I didn't have enough time. So I'm gonna go back and do those at some point. So eventually do that. Hey, it's in DTSD. Your abbreviations, dude. You gotta explain what is that. I know SD is San Diego. What's DT though? Hey, NorCal Elevators. Good to see you. Actually, I was watching some of your content earlier today. Believe it or not. Oh, downtown San Diego. Perfect. Thank you. Then went to Atlanta, Georgia to Fort Walton. Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah. Film the walkways. Yeah, I did. St. Louis. I will try to. So yeah, that would have been funny if we ran into each other. So yeah, geez, we got a lot of people in here. Maybe I'll stay on here for a little bit later. Yeah, actually, a Schindler technician was there doing inspections, and he saw me taking pictures of the state serial number, and he pointed at me. He said, "Hey, can you come here for a second?" No, so I did, and he says, "Why are you taking pictures of the state serial?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm just interested in elevators, escalators, and moving walks." It was definitely a pretty cool little moment. And, he was a real nice guy. I asked him, are you fixing something or here for inspection? He said he was there doing inspections. And then I said, well, that's good. At least the airport is, keeping up on their inspections. Because I tell you, Michigan's certificates for elevators, it's awful. You come here to California and Florida, you got certificates that are, like, never expired. You go to Michigan, you're going to find, first off, you're not even going to see, half the time you won't even see the certificate in the elevator. And second, it's probably going to be expired. I've even seen certificates expired since like 1988. So that right there is a problem if you ask me. So yeah, I haven't done those yet. Send me the address to that, NorCal. Just write a comment on one of my videos. Go ahead and do that, and I will. Let's see here. Did they do the Sky Club elevators? No, that's at McNamara Terminal. I was at Evans Terminal. DTW is a Delta hub. Yeah, we have one of the biggest Delta terminals there. We got like 75 gates. You have to take 2 flights to get home. End up in Atlanta. Actually, when I went to Florida back in 2019, I tell you guys, I go to Florida so often. It's like the second state I go to the most. When I took the flight down there, we had a layover in Atlanta, on the way down there, and then we literally had to run to the gate because like boarding began in like 15 minutes. So, like once after the plane landed, so we had to run there and get there in time. So you're from Ventura, and NorCal is from Contra Costa County. Okay, San Francisco Bay Area. Okay, gotcha. Cool. At least we got some California enthusiasts on here. That's awesome. It's crazy though. I tell you, within the past year, I've met so many Michigan photographers, which is crazy. You know, we got. I mean, obviously, right now we got 2 of them on here right now. Obviously, we have TKE Fan, the Xavier 456, Vintage Collections. Who else am I missing? I know there's more. Oh God, who else is there? Help me out, guys. I can't keep up. There's so many people. Oh, Caleb Belcher on YouTube, who's a rail fan. He used to be an elevator enthusiast, but now he mostly films trains in Wyandotte. He's a good friend of mine too. So, and there's a mosquito right by the light out here. Get out of here. What's up? What's up, Jonathan? Good to see you. Okay, yep, True Wolverine. I don't really know him personally, but yeah, he's there too. Yeah, I know I said I was gonna hop off like 7 minutes ago at some point, but we'll hop off in 4 minutes. I'm actually surprised we got a lot of people on here tonight. Appreciate everyone for coming on. Need to go back to Texas for me. I've actually never been to Texas before, so that's a possible chance in the future. Found a crappy Kone elevator in the Harbor Boardwalk yesterday. Yeah, I'm sure some of those things just suck. Not gonna film any. Okay. Hey, you do what you want. If you're able to film them, you might as well, as I always say. That's what I do. I happen to be at Target tonight here in San Diego, so I figured, you know what the heck, let me just go get the videos real quick. And of course, you know, there were some very interesting people, like the one kid who was bouncing a basketball the whole ride up to 2. A lot of U.S. elevators here, though, in California. I got Discord as well, if you guys want it. Will, can you send them my tag? I can't really do it at the moment. Can you send that to me? And NorCal, if you want to send, unless you maybe are you in the Diesel Doocy server? Because if you're in there, I could probably find you on there and friend you. Or I'll just have Will throw my Discord tag in, and I'll add some people back. You know, because you know you all seem pretty cool. So and if I may, like I said, you know, I'm pretty strict on my friend requests, but you know what, if I've talked to you a little bit like I have tonight, you know, I don't have a problem sending messages through Discord. So we're gonna hop off in 2 minutes. Is there anything else anyone wants to say before we hop off? Yeah. Yeah, do a server link too while you're at it, Will. Do a server link. Oh, you can't do the... Yeah, just do the server link to my main server. I was thinking of something else I was about to say. Yeah, go ahead and send that. That's, yeah, Elevating Metro Detroit. I feel you on that. I used to cry at the end of every trip because I had so much fun, and it just sucked that I had to go home. So, yeah. We all know how that is, but, yeah. Speaking of that, signed up for his giveaway. Oh, you did? Yeah, I signed up for that too. That ends tonight, actually, I believe. Because tonight is the 25th, and that is going to end, actually, I think, in less than an hour. Because I think it ends at 11:59 Eastern Time. So, if you guys haven't done that real quick, go on there and do the Diesel Doocy giveaway. He's giving away an iPhone, Big Gulps, signed Diesel Doocy's, elevator buttons, and I think that's it. There might have been something else. I don't remember, though. Yeah, feel the same way about Vegas, Dallas, Honolulu. Yeah, there's a chance. I'll say it right now. Don't know when. It's not 100% confirmed yet. There's a chance at some point in the future I'm going to be returning to Hawaii. And when I say returning, I have been to Hawaii, but it was back when I was 6. So I didn't really remember much. Hey, Audie, good to see you. All right, I know I keep pushing time back. We're going to push it back 3 more minutes. We're going to hop off in 3 minutes. So that way I can go watch a movie with my parents so I can spend some time. Because I've been on here for a little bit. You know, I appreciate everybody for coming on here. And if you guys just want to see real quick, this is the resort. Can't really see too much out here considering it is dark as heck out here. But, You can kind of see a little bit. I'm not really Hawaiian, I would say. I've only been to Hawaii once, and like I said, I don't even remember it that much. So I'm in San Diego until March 5th. So I'm here for another week. So I'll be down here because I just got down here yesterday. I don't know about the beach. Getting bored of Destin, so yeah. Yeah, sometimes that happens. March 5th is when I return back to Michigan. I don't want to think about that right now, please. Let's stop talking about it because I don't want to go back yet. I'm enjoying myself out here. I'm kind of just trying to take some time. And actually, it's funny. There's a chance I go back on the 5th, right? The next day, I might be going to Indianapolis. There's a chance I might have some work that has to be done there. That's all I'm going to say regarding that. Yeah, go ahead, Luke, if you want to send them to me. Whoops, just bang that thing. Yeah, if you want to send me some, please do. In the San Diego, La Jolla, I might even go back up there again because I went there today. Yeah, I've been to Florida many times. That's the state I've been to like the most besides Michigan, obviously because I live in Michigan. I've been to Florida so many times. I'd say at least 7, 8 times. Which, by the way, before I actually hop off, yeah, La Jolla is amazing. So nice. Love it. It was a great city. Before I hop off, will give you guys a quick update on videos. So what's going to happen, Bloomfield Hills content from Michigan is going to continue till probably March 21st. Then I'm going to take a break and I'm going to upload some content from Roseville, Michigan. We got about maybe 7 videos from Roseville that I got to post. So I'm going to post that because I got a 321A from Roseville as well. That's going to go up on March 21st. Going to film that. Then I'm going to post the rest of the Bloomfield Hills content. And then after that, then we will move on to Florida content, the Florida content that I filmed from last year. We're going to take a break from Michigan content. I'm going to upload content from Florida, Fort Myers, Captiva Island, Orlando, Bay Lake, I think. Yeah, so we'll get that. Yeah, San Diego is nice. But, like any big city, you always got to be, you got to make sure you're aware of your surroundings. There is a homeless population here in San Diego, which happens sometimes. So anyway, I'm going to say it. This will be the final time we're going to hop off in 3 minutes. This is the final time we're hopping off in 3 minutes, even though I said that 3 minutes ago. Yeah, Roseville is an interesting city. It's not, yeah, Roseville has an office building too as well that I've been there. Yes, I was actually just in Pennsylvania in August of last year. I was in Pennsylvania, actually. I was in Scranton, and then I was in Bushkill as well. And I was in the Pocono Mountains to go to Kalahari as well. Yeah, Roseville does have just the hotels, but Roseville's an interesting city. It's also not the nicest city either, considering it's, it's pretty close to Detroit. Yeah, 328 is pretty cool. Pittsburgh is cool. I haven't been there, but I know Pittsburgh's a pretty cool city. 4 of them. I have found technically 7 321As, and I've ridden 5 of them because the one hotel, it was in Columbus. The one hotel I got busted. The first elevator, it was one of those, weird 2-building hotels. And the first one, I got in there, but the door, I'm sorry, I'm really having trouble speaking tonight. The elevator was broken. Then I went to the other one. Then a staff member came out, was watching the cameras, and said, "We saw you taking pictures and stuff. What's going on?" And I told him, and then she said, "No, you can't do that." So then I just left after that. Pittsburgh, I want to do at some point eventually. All right, have a good night, Elevating Metro Detroit. Kalahari, Poconos, yeah, that's a cool resort. Yeah, I went there. There after Roseville is going to be the Florida content after the rest of the Bloomfield Hills content. So we'll take a quick break from Bloomfield Hills, do Roseville, then finish the rest of the Bloomfield Hills content. Then we're going to post Florida, and then after the Florida content, I'll release a poll on what you guys want to see next. I've not been to LA. The only place in California I've really been is Anaheim and San Diego. That's really about it. So we're gonna hop off here in a minute. Thanks for DMing me places. Like I said, if you're DMing me anything on Camino del Rio, you don't need to do that because I've literally written down. I took like it was like 2 weeks ago. I took a day and I sat down and wrote down locations that I saw, because I know Traction 151 had a bunch of content from San Diego, so I just threw down all those locations to do. I've pretty much filmed a handful of hotels right here around the resort, so I'll be doing that for sure. Yeah, absolutely. You know, I will, for sure. And I'll probably post something as well. Florida Disneyland. Well, technically it's Disney World. Disneyland is here in California, but Disney World is pretty cool. I actually think I like Disney World better than the California. I don't know. I think I just like the Florida one a lot more or something, but it's cool. It definitely is. Southfield. I'm not done filming Southfield yet, but at some point I will get that Southfield content. I know you're gonna enjoy that content, because you know Southfield has so much in it. Eventually, I need to go back to Southfield Town Center and finish filming all that there. Anyway, who's Chris? Is that Elevatoring Productions? That's the only Chris I think I know. Yeah, I use LoopNet. And I use a bunch of other office building sites as well. I do use that. Okay, Traction 151 is Chris. Okay, good. Didn't know his name. I've been to both Disneyland and Disney World. North Carolina records are too cluttered. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Never been there. Theme parks, yeah, they're pretty. Orlando, Universal, I was just there last year. I was there, so that was pretty cool. No, I don't think he's talking about Christopher David Stevens. Traction 151, I think, is who it is. All right, guys. Final thoughts, comments, anything. I'm gonna hop off now for real. I know I kept saying that, but thank you to everybody who came onto the stream tonight. It really means a lot. I had a great time. You know, we had a lot of people on here, so this definitely just makes it a lot more fun, you know, to talk and stuff. I'm planning to do another stream at least before I leave. Maybe we'll do a little bit of elevator rides, maybe at the hotel or the resort that I'm staying at. Maybe next time. We'll see what happens. But everyone have a good night. Any last final words you want to say before I get out of here for the evening? All right, I see everyone's bye comments. Anyone else want to see anything? Thank you, Will. I appreciate it. It's definitely been a lot of fun so far. I appreciate everyone's support as always. I know I say it all the time, but I really do. You guys are amazing, and you know we had a great conversation tonight. Definitely was a lot of fun, and hopefully you guys kind of enjoyed this nice little background we got out here. So, thank you, Elvers from State of Michigan. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Means a lot. With that being said, guys, thank you for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Here we go.